Is it working? Is it working? I think it is. Yes, guys, we're lag free. Oh my gosh, it's working with no lag. Finally, I discovered the issue. Thank you guys for popping over to the other channel with me briefly to help me figure out what was going on. We figured it out. Stream's working smooth again, guys. Holy crap. Finally it worked. Finally it worked. All right, let's share the stream now. Let's share the stream now that it's actually working. It's about freaking time, bro. I was getting really fed up with that, but we figured out the issue. We figured out the freaking issue. Let me go ahead and post the links in Discord real quick so that everybody can pop back in if they want. But I think we're finally good to go. Yeah, still not lagging. Let's go. And guys, it wasn't my internet, it turns out. It was my, the ingest server I was streaming to on YouTube. If you guys didn't know, whenever you're streaming to YouTube, you get the option to choose from 4 different, like, ingest servers to stream to. And so I just changed the one to a different one, and now it's working. So I'm wondering if, like, the one I was trying to stream to was having some connection issues, or maybe, I guess it's possible that maybe I was streaming to the wrong one compared to what I had selected. Either way, it's working now. We're up and running. We're looking good. Let's go, guys. Oh my gosh. So nice to be back. I'm so happy the lag is gone. Oh gosh. So wonderful. Now I can actually have a fun time and enjoy it. So what's up, chat? Hope you guys are doing a lot better now. Oh, no worries, Jonathan. Thanks for dropping in, dude. How does the stream look, everybody? Does it look good? Does it look a lot better? Seems to be better on my phone. Seems a lot less laggy, actually. It looks pretty much like a normal Scarecrow stream. Let's go. Looks like it's going good for you guys, too. Beautiful. Well, guys, at least I know the issue now. And that means that next time it happens, I can hopefully get things addressed much sooner. So yeah, if anybody else out there that may stream has this issue where you're dropping frames, but it's not like buffering the stream, it's just like looking laggy, try changing your YouTube ingest server, because that seems to have been what fixed it for me. What's up, Clay Drew? 10 times better. That's what I'm saying, man. It's looking better. Looking way better. Holy crap. So glad we got it fixed. So anyway, guys, let's get to chatting, man. Also, I can change my title now. I can change the title to something a little more appropriate for the scenario since we got it working. Back to my new map soon title. Or new update soon, I guess I should put. New update soon. Boom. There we go. Titles changed to be better. Thanks, Chopper. Oh, it's because this is the third time I had to start the stream up FFL. This is the third stream in the last 30 minutes on this channel because of technical difficulties. But I got it all sorted, so we're good to go. We're good to go now, man. What's up, Sean? What's up, M. Pearson? You know if the new great ones are more common with them being small and all? No clue. They have not talked about it yet. I assume we'll learn more about that in the future. Whether it's from the devs or just from experience. I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. Jeez. When do you get pre-release as a content creator? Oh, like early access? No clue. I'm sure it'll probably happen, as it always does usually. But there's been no announcement or anything as of now as to when that's going to happen. My prediction would be like 1 to 2 weeks before release. I mean, well, actually, it's already 2 weeks before release, so I guess that's not the case. Usually we get it with at least a week left. Like at least a week to go before release. So I'd say within the next week I'll probably get early access, but hard to say. We'll only really know when they send it out to us. Yeah, it's Red Fox for the Great One. They confirmed that. It's not a Gray Fox. It is a Red Fox. Red Fox and Pheasant. Which is going to be an interesting combo. If all my whitetail zones are level 1, what do I do? I'm new with Great One grinding. If all your zones are level 1s, well, it's impossible to get all of them to be level 1s. It's just not physically possible to get them all to level 1s. So if all your zones that you're hunting have turned to level 1s, that means there's other zones out there that you have not found. Hey, little buddy. Now that the internet's good, I can continue smoking big bucks. Let me get a goal set up. There we go. Boom. Beautiful. Ooh, beautiful like that. Looking a spicy whitetail. Yo, what's up, Zachy? How's it going, RW? We finally got the stream going. We finally got it going. It took 10 million years, but we're good. 10 million years later, Scarecrow has fixed the stream. Turns out it wasn't my internet at all. The whole time, it wasn't my internet. It was the fact I was streaming to the wrong YouTube ingest server. I just changed to a different one, and now it's working good. Either that, or ooh, another big 3. I guess it could have also been the multi-streaming feature on Streamlabs, because I disabled the multi-streaming feature and went back to just, like, doing the YouTube streaming feature. So I guess it could have been that, but I feel like it was probably the ingest server thing. Well, only way to find out is in tomorrow's stream. I'll go back to using the multi-stream feature, but keep this current ingest server. And see if we lag. But at least we're good tonight. Is 9-9 Legendaries good for 156 kills for Red Deer? Yeah, that's really good. That is really, really good. Jeez, guys, we're popping off with the dimes. Getting the slimy dimes. Drivers, what's up? Why can't I find where to buy a membership? It should be the join button next to the sub button. If you don't see a join button next to the subscribe button, you may have to access it through the link in the description. I think I've got the link in this description. This is an older, like, preset that I'm using now for my, like, description and stuff. Since this isn't a scheduled stream, this is just the straight up one. They're actually different on YouTube. I think it's in the description. $2.25, beautiful. Yeah, I bet it is, Logan. It seems really fun. It seems like it's going to be a cool one. Nothing there. Man, oh man. So that's our new pet piebald, by the way, guys. For those that are just popping in. I spawned this earlier today when I was grinding off stream. He's our new little buddy. Because I figure it's a whole lot easier to not accidentally shoot a level 1 when it's piebald. So it's perfect, man. He's a level 1 piebald, so might as well leave him. I mean, maybe Pac-Man? Anything's possible, I suppose. All right, let's get over here. Our ATV's going crazy. Yo, what's up, Caitlin? How you doing? We discovered the issue with my streams. It wasn't my internet. All I did was change the, like, ingest server on YouTube to a different one, and now it's working. Essentially, I went over to my second channel to test it with regular OBS, and I had no lag, but I was lagging on this channel. So I just copied over all the settings that I had, and I noticed that the ingest servers were different. One was using, like, the default one, and the other was using, like, the legacy. And so I just switched it over, and now we're good to go. Now we're not lagging anymore. So turns out that was my problem the whole time. Was just the server I was streaming to, I guess. It's so weird, though, because, like, I've been using the exact same settings for a few weeks now and not had any issues, so it's weird that I just recently got them, but hey, I'm just happy it's fixed. I'm just happy we're good to go now. No, Talman, you can't. They got rid of that a couple updates ago. I'm grinding for a great one or a super rare. I don't really care which one. I want to get the typical rack great one, but I would not mind a super rare either, you know? Either would be quite nice. It'd be very nice. Usually it'll come back really, like, close to where you got rid of it from. Hunting for life. Zones typically respawn very close to where you deleted them from. It's a bear. I see that bear every time. Like, practically every time I go here. Of course I did, RW. I made an entire video on it. 2 videos, actually. Did you go for tar, moose, fallow for next video? Maybe. I'm beefing with the tar. I'm beefing with the tar right now. Tar are rude. About to have a beef with these whitetail if they don't start respawning properly, too. They were acting good all day. So I swear to God, if they start not respawning properly while I'm streaming, man, oh man. Thank you, I'm looking outdoors. Can I do waterfowl for the next video? Maybe. I'm probably going to make some videos like preparing for the new update. So essentially like hunting stuff that we would be hunting on the new map and stuff like that. Like some of the species that we know of. And like maybe warming up with my bird aim and stuff, you know, duck aim. Definitely could see some stuff like that coming in the future. What's my favorite sport? I don't really watch sports, but if I had to pick one, it would be football. There's a new update indeed, Greg, in just a couple of weeks, December 3rd. December 3rd, we'll have a brand new update. What map will I fox grind? Either Emerald or the new map, depending on how good the new map is. If the new map is really good, then I'll probably do it there, just because, you know, new maps are always more fun to play on. Pac-Man, thank you so much for the membership, dude. Really appreciate it. Enjoy the perks that come with that, the emotes, extra Discord channels, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. Really appreciate it. There's a 2. I think that's one we missed last time. Yeah, same, Pokey Lucas. Same. Yeah, Pac-Man, be sure to join the Discord if you haven't. For sure. Can you grind for a great one, Red Deer, next? Possibly. For sure. Yeah, so the new update is going to have a brand new map. It's going to have a brand new dog, 2 new great ones, and a brand new weapon pack. And then some other little things sprinkled in. Oh, rip, Ghostly. Rip. I've already got a second tar that I didn't mess up. I'd love to get a third, but man, they're just brutal. They're so rude. Rudest animal ever. Nothing there. So yeah, they're being a little weird this run, which is unfortunate. It's probably just because we stopped halfway through a run to like test the stream out and see if I could get it working again. So it probably threw off our respawns. Oh well. Well, get them going again. Do you need DLC to customize your scope? No, you have, I think, 5 or 6 or 7 or something like that reticles that you can use without having to buy the scope DLC. The scope DLC just gives you like a few extras. As well as some different scopes. There's our little piebald. Nothing else to shoot, though. Okay. Let's hope, fingers crossed, that our respawns are back this next run. Yeah, for real, Jivers. I'm glad I figured it out. Now I'm just going to have to find out if I'm able to do the multi-streaming stuff still. Because, you know, there's 2 things I did. I toggled off multi-streaming on Streamlabs and went back to just adding in like a custom ingest, which is the YouTube one that I selected. And then obviously I changed the YouTube ingest that I was using. Oh, there we go. They're back. So it was one of those things. I don't know which one ended up working, but it was one of them. I assume probably the ingest server thing. I should be able to multi-stream still, but we'll see. I'm a little curious regardless. Does it give you a better night vision scope? Yes, the scope pack does give a better night vision scope. It does indeed. Whoa, we're drifting. Great one hog deer win. That'd be interesting. I'm curious how they would do that. Like, what way would they do that to make it, like, super cool? What's up, Ty? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Why am I not on Twitch? Because I wasn't sure if my internet was going to behave enough for me to multi-stream. But we figured out the issues. We solved the issues, so I'll probably be able to multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube next time I go live. No, the Great One Fox is not going to have any visual differences with the model. They've already said that it's not going to be, like, fatter than the other foxes. They said that in the dev Q&A in the Discord. So, no, there won't be a visual size difference. It's mainly going to be, like, fur type differences, you know? Which is fine. I mean, I'd love it to be a chunky fox, but I'm fine with it just being fur types as well. Because, I mean, that's the main thing that we love about Great Ones anyway, is the furs. At least that's what I like the most out of them, is the furs. And I guess the racks too. The racks are amazing also. Yeah, I think the Great One Pheasant's going to be really fun. I think it's also going to be really pretty. I think it's going to be prettier than the fox. That's my take on it. I think it's going to be the prettiest Great One. Just because of how pretty the current rare pheasants are. I imagine that the plumage types for the Great One Pheasant is probably going to be ridiculous. They're probably going to look so good. Where did this guy go off to? I thought I got a good shot, but I guess not. No vitals. Wow, he didn't run far, though. He's already 25 to 50%. Yeah, for real, Alpine. There's barely anybody that has ever got a typical rack whitetail. If I were to make a prediction, probably less than 3% of Great One whitetail that have been killed are the typical rack. There's barely any of them out there. Which is why I want one. And because they look the best. They're the prettiest by far, in my opinion, at least. So that'd be sick. All right, just 2 here. What if we had a Great One elk for both elk? That'd be awesome. I would love to see that. $204 kills into this grind. Just get the piebald Great One typical rack. That would be a dream come true. Thanks, Boogie Life. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. It was a fun video to make. Took so long for us to get it done, but oh my gosh, it was worth it. Leland, thank you so much for becoming a member. Really appreciate it. Enjoy all the perks that come with that, the emotes, extra Discord channels, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. Thank you very much. Will they do bait barrels and bait piles? Maybe one of these days. It's not confirmed at all, but It gets requested a lot, so I could see it happening. If the community keeps wanting it, I'm sure they'll do it. Didn't watch it, Samuel. Didn't watch it, haven't looked into it, so I have no clue. What is the rarest animal to get? Definitely an ultra rare whitetail, which is a fabled piebald. Great one whitetail. Smoked. Absolutely smoked. What's my least favorite great one? Probably tar. Probably tar. Because there's not too much you can do with horns, and they're just not fun to hunt. Although, I mean, part of that's just my biases against them because they're being rude to me. And giving me long grinds. How dare they give me long grinds? That took, one shot. Yeah, I was one shot. Nailed it. I'd say that was a good, clean kill on a troll. Well, hate to see it. Freaking trolls, bro. Yes, Merksy, you can. I know, right, Aiden? How dare the game give me a long grind? That's not good, Liam. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That's not good at all, man. That's not good at all. Had you been feeling sick, or did you just randomly end up having it? There's Mrs. Crow. Mrs. Crow in the building, whoa. Hey, Oscar, how's it going? Yes, I've made multiple vids on how to herd manage. Just go to my herd management guides playlist. Oh, you had a high fever and a cough. Gotcha, dude. Brutal, man. Well, I hope you get better. Because I know that type of stuff's not fun. Smoked him. What's up, CG? I'm doing better now, man. We finally figured out why I've been lagging. Turns out my internet was fine, and it was some settings I had on my YouTube stream or Streamlabs. So, yeah. Turns out it was not my internet, and it was user error. This is Leighton Lakes. This map is Leighton Lakes. The good old Lake District. Oh my God. Leland, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Great One Whitetail was a typical rack and a short rack. Let's go, dude. That's a really sick one to get. I've got one of those 50-50 combos. Super sick looking. That piebald's our new pet, by the way, guys. That is our new pet. What's my favorite great one? Favorite great one is definitely the moose. They're just amazing. How many great one whitetail do I have? Currently 36. Yeah, Ian, that is pretty wild. That's a lot of maps, man. That's a lot of maps. Alrighty. Maybe Waylon, we'll see. What's up, Chris? What map would be a good map to set up for the Black Bear Great One? It would be a fresh map. Silver Ridge Peaks is always going to be the best for Black Bear. Mississippi Acres is number 2, though. It's a close second, but I would say that you're definitely going to be better off with what's it called? You're definitely going to be better off going for Silver Ridge. Oh, wow. That thing looked huge for a second. Dude, that thing is wide. Is it facing me? No, it's facing away. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow, he's big. And I messed him up. Oh, Scarecrow doing his thing, man. It hasn't lost. Oh my God. Hold on, I can save this maybe. Holy. Kai, thank you for the super chat. And Project Hunt, thank you for the super chat. Holy crap. I messed up both of them. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. No. Stop, buddy. Oh, we got him. Holy crap. Let me go up. Kai, thank you for the super chat. Crow, you're the man. Love what you do. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. And Project Hunt, thank you for the super chat as well. It's always a pleasure to watch your streams. Have a great day. Dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Y'all are freaking legends. Freaking legends. Okay, now let's go get these freaking deer. Let's hope I got vitals on that second shot, because that could have been bad. Holy. To be honest with you, I can't believe I've got 91 great ones either. Wait, did I put my title wrong? No, I didn't. Okay. For some reason, I thought I put, like, grinding for Great One 91 in the title, but I didn't, so we're good. Yeah, for real, Liam. Well, I wouldn't take a shot like that on a Great One. 48,000 seems a bit high, Unknown Gamer. That That almost sounds like your friend was lying to you. There's no way 48,000 kills without a great one. Unless they were just, like, not claiming any of them, then of course they're not getting a great one. For real, Mrs. Crow. For real. That's how it be. When you spend countless hours shooting the same animals over and over again, it's gonna happen. Oh, I saved it. Okay, so that's what happened. Not enough penetration and slightly high. Wow, what a save. What a save, man. Woo! We did it. Kai, thank you for another super chat. Holy crap. No, my man, you're the legend. Thank you, dude. Thank you. But seriously, you guys really are, because without you guys, there would not be daily Scarecrow content. There wouldn't even be weekly Scarecrow content. I would not be able to stream and record as often as I do if it wasn't for you guys making it possible. I'm going to shoot next to it to get him to turn. Tons of big males popping out. That's a good sign. Love to see that. Johnny, what's up? How you doing, Johnny? We got the internet situation solved. Turns out it wasn't my internet at all. It was some settings that I had in either Streamlabs or YouTube. Not sure which one. I think it was probably the settings I had in Streamlabs for it. I just had to change the ingest server on YouTube to a different one, and now it's working. So it was just the server I was streaming to. Or potentially a mismatching of servers from Streamlabs to the actual YouTube live setup. One or the other. So yeah, we're working with a good-looking stream once again. And some good-looking bucks as well. Which is amazing, you know? Amazing. It really depends, gamer. I mean, preferably, if you want to be able to buy all the tents and stuff you need from the start, you will need, I think, over 300,000. But a lot of that you can earn during a grind as well, so you don't necessarily have to have that much. What I'd say is just start with what you've got and then get more equipment as you go. Another diamond. Holy crap, man. Okay, yeah, our map is popping off. I have no idea, Johnny. I'm not really too interested in angler stuff at the moment. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, that guy's gonna get to live. He's gonna get to live. No, no, no. No floaty. Floaty is bad. What's my 100th great one gonna be? Well, hopefully it'll be a fox or a pheasant because they're gonna be releasing those on December 3rd. I feel like I gotta make it one of the new ones, you know? Dude, just popping dimes left and right. Our HM's really going wild right now. But new legendary. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not too... If it's the koi, I'll go for it. How about that, Johnny? If it's the koi this week, then I'll go for it. If it's the white spotted char, I won't. No, I didn't go for the crab. I didn't care enough to try and catch the crab. I didn't like the crab, to be fair. Do I have all the tiger furs? No, I'm missing a few still. I've got the white stripeless. What else do I have? I have white stripeless. And then I think I have both patterns of pseudo mela, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's all the tiger furs I've got. Oh, that'd be amazing, Rory, but it'd be impossible to, like, guarantee that I'd get the typical rack on Great One number 100. Yes, this is a herd management grind. Hence the millions of diamonds we're getting. What does the typical rack look like? It's hard to explain. It's easier to show. You'd probably be able to find it just by searching on YouTube, like, Call the Wild, typical rack, Great One, whitetail. Or something like that. It's hard to say, Colton. We have not heard, as of now, when we'll get early access. Usually we get it, like, a week before. Maybe a week and a half at the most. So I'm sure it'll happen soon. I mean, the update's not that far away, you know? Like, if they're going to do early access, it's going to have to be pretty soon. You rude deer. What a rude buck, man. Dodged my first bullet. Oh, never tried it, Ian. Never tried it, so I wouldn't know. Nice spy. Yeah, whenever early access happens, I'll definitely live stream it. Yeah, Johnny. For real, Johnny, for real. There is no Great One bison, Brody. Two more down. Yeah, FFL they did for the most recent map that was added to the angler. There you go, Johnny. You fixed the hashtag so it doesn't look wrong. Those of you that were here for the streams a few months ago are going to remember exactly where that's from. Oh, nice, Brody, nice. What Great One are you going for after the fox? Or wait, which one are you going for first, the fox or the pheasant? I'm thinking fox because I put up a poll as to which Great One you guys are most excited for, and like 70% of you guys said red fox, so I'll probably start with the fox and then go for the pheasant after, also because I feel like the pheasant's going to be much tougher. But we'll see. Maybe I'll go for both at the same time. I'm still kind of deciding, but I'm probably going to start with fox. The fox Great One's going to be cool, I bet.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like... I really hope they have a cross fox fur type. Nate, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Hey, Scarecrow, I'm also doing the whitetail grind on Layton. Any tips? And should I do herd management on Layton because I'm struggling? If you want to do herd management, then go for it. As you know, I've got guides on the channel if you need help. It's one of those things where if you've got the time to do it and you want to get more diamonds and potentially more Great Ones, then I'd say, you know, go for it. Shoot for the moon. But if you're not feeling like spending a bunch of time managing things down and that type of stuff, then there's nothing wrong with just continuing to shoot everything. Let's get this guy first. Whoa! There we go. Oh my gosh, Ian. Wild. Rares are kind of just random, Super Smash, so there's no way to get more rares aside from just shooting more animals faster and hoping that you get more rares. In terms of diamonds, you can try doing herd management. With bears, it's just leaving the 4s and below and killing the 5s and above. Do you think the 375 is going to replace the 338 or 470? I mean, the 470's been replaced for years. It's just not a very versatile gun. And the 300 is already better than the 338 in terms of just consistency. It's got almost the same power level with it having better accuracy. So like the 338 and 470 are kind of already outdone by the 300. But I do think the 375 will probably beat the 300. I mean, it's a freaking 375. It better be stronger. If it's not, we're going to have a problem. Nay, thank you so much for becoming a member, dude. Really appreciate it. Enjoy all the perks that come with that, the emotes, extra Discord channel, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. Thank you very much. Yeah, I hope it'll be good on Moose. Moose have always been like the biggest problem for like every rifle. We always struggle with taking down Moose quick with almost everything in the game. Currently, like, it's heart shot or nothing with Moose. If you miss the heart shot, man, you're gonna miss out on a lot of time. Because, man, they die slow when you miss the heart. So hopefully the 375 will allow us to at least double lung a Moose. Like, that would be incredible if we can do that. Only time will tell, though. What's up, Chef Boyardee? Nay, thank you for the gifted membership. Really appreciate it. Congrats to Pokey Lucas for getting that. Let's go, dude. Let's go. What do I think about the 300 Blackout? I was very excited when it won because I do like the 300 Blackout caliber. But I was very disappointed when they chose to make it a bolt action. I do not understand why they decided to go with a bolt action instead of an AR. I mean, when you hear of a 300 Blackout, nobody thinks of a bolt action. They think of an AR because that's like the most common platform to have chambered in 300 Blackout. Like, never once in my life have I ever gone to like a place that sells guns and seen a 300 Blackout bolt action. But I've seen tons of 300 Blackout ARs. But none of the places I've gone to have bolt action 300 Blackouts around here. It's all ARs. So why didn't they put it in an AR format in the game? Why? Doesn't make sense to me, but that's really my only gripe with the weapon pack from what we've seen. Everything else in it looks really cool. It's just going to come down to how it performs, really. But man, I'm just so sad the 300 Blackout is not an AR. Other than that, though, the pack seems solid. And I'm very excited to get to use it eventually. Nice little dime there. We're getting a lot of basket rack dimes today. Yeah, I don't know, Johnny. I don't know. I guess it's going to really come down to how well it performs. Like, if it gives us an alternative to, like, 243, then I'd be okay with it. We're really just going to have to see what it's like once we get it. Ah, crap. Thought I had one more bullet, but I guess not. Ooh. Oh, Lord, he's dead. He dead. What do you think the next 2 maps after this upcoming one in 2025 will be? So I'm thinking, based off that little teaser we saw, the first one's got to be a snowy map. So my prediction is either British Columbia or maybe White Rime Ridge V2. White Rime Ridge is a map in the Hunter Classic for those that are not aware. I feel like those are the most likely. Although I guess it could be like maybe Montana or something like that if we're going with something in the US. That'd be kind of sick. I'm sure there's some other countries that have a lot of snow as well that it could be. As for the second one, I'm going to predict they'll do another mini map. I predict they'll do another like half-size map like we're getting this this December. As for what it could be, no clue. I mean, my vote is always for Texas Game Ranch, so that's what I'd hope for. But who knows at this point. You could try using it, Net. I mean, you got nothing to lose. Might as well test it out, see if you like it. If you don't, you can always go back to using the Virant. Demolished, man. Demolished. Oh, gosh. You know what I just thought of? Using a 375 on whitetail is probably going to be satisfying. I bet they'll just drop instantly. Holy whitetail. Dude, we're getting so many diamonds today. How's Pheasant HM going to be? I mean, I don't know. In terms of how the respawns are going to work for them, hard to say. Now, if we're talking how easy it'll be to manage them down, I don't think it'll be that tough. I think it'll just be a matter of leaving level 1s, right? I feel like with Pheasant, it's just going to be leave the level 1s. I don't know, Johnny. I can't believe we haven't got doll sheep in, like, anything in the last few years. It is kind of crazy. Doll sheep are such a popular animal as well. Yeah, I agree. I'd like to see trail cams added to the game for sure. That's one of my top requests. It'd be super useful for grinding. Because you know how there's some zones where they don't always get a buck spawning there, but they occasionally will get one. That is like the perfect scenario for a trail cam, you know? I can just imagine setting up a trail cam at a zone where it only gets a respawn like maybe once every 10 runs. But, you know, I still need to be able to see if something spawns there. That is what I would use them for. I feel like that'd be perfect. I don't know if I'd use, like, being able to lay out corn or some type of feed for them. I don't think I'd be able to really work that into my play style, but I'm sure a lot of people would like that. Maybe Hunter the Falconer. It's hard to say. As with a lot of things in this game, on paper it could look really good, but then it really comes down to how they decide to implement it. Because we've seen some scenarios in the past where we expected something to be performing one way and it ended up being completely different. So it's hard to say. I mean, I think that would be a really cool hack to have in the game, but who knows how they'd make them, like if they'd make them useful enough to justify adding them. Nice, Colton. Nice. What do I think the worst map in the game is and why? Personally, Parque Fernando. And in my opinion, it's the worst currently because it is the least up to date. And it's got the least amount of unique species. In fact, I don't think it's got a single unique species anymore. I think you can get every other species on other maps, except the cinnamon teal, but the new map's going to have cinnamon teal. So, combined with Parquet, like, looking a bit outdated and being kind of brushy and hilly, I just don't really see myself having a need to play Parque Fernando ever again, really. Parquet is kind of just... it's not what it used to be. New maps have come along that have overshadowed it. All the animals from that map are on other maps where they're more fun to hunt. They need to add some stuff to Parquet that makes you look at it and go, okay, I can only get this experience from this map. Similar to Rev, like Rev is so unique, right? Like, it needs to have that Rev on Thule Coast factor where you go to Rev and you're like, yeah, this is an experience I can't get on any other map. There's our little pet next to both the ones we need to shoot. Hopefully they don't turn as I shoot. That would be unfortunate. Beautiful. And our pet lives to fight another day. Leopards and jaguars would be so sick, Johnny. Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, puma and mountain lion are the same, so that doesn't count as a unique species to that map. Nice, Cooper. Let's go, dude. Congrats. That's awesome. Oh no, Plasma Gamer. Thank you for the super chat, but oh no, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. You clicked new game, didn't mean to, my grinds. Oh no, man. That's brutal. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, baby deer and like babies for all the animals would be a sick addition. I would like to see that. I think they've said before that they don't want to do that because of, like, people would want to shoot them. What is the best DLC to buy? To be honest, there's a lot of different DLCs and they're all pretty useful, or at least the majority are useful. It really comes down to, like, what you need more, what you find more valuable. Because a lot of the DLCs that are in the game serve very specific purposes, right? Like, obviously, there's weapon packs, there's maps, there's equipment packs, there is dogs and stuff like that. I mean, tents are always... the tent DLC is always a good one to get if you're on PC. If you're on console, then you get the tents by default, but that's always a very useful one. The tripod and tree stand pack is also good. So is the duck and cover DLC because it gives you these blinds that I'm using right now, which you can place really close to your tent. Yeah, I saw, Johnny. I saw Brober go live. Well, Johnny, if it ends up being the koi, if the koi is the legendary on Angler, then I'll pop over and try to get it. But if it's not the koi, then I'll probably skip out on it. Nice, Brody. Nice. Love to see it, dude. There we go. What's the piebald whitetail's name? We haven't named it yet. Not sure if we're going to or what we would name it. But right now, it does not have a name. It's nameless. Hey, we could name it Nameless. There we go. Fantastic. Let's just call him Nameless. Oh, man. All these whitetail are just dropping like flies. Chicken pot piebald. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. I think I'm just going to keep it as Nameless. What's up, Joe? You haven't missed too much besides a lot of diamonds. Lots of diamonds popping up. No great ones, no super rares, no new rares. We already named one pumpkin piebald in the past, FFL. Oh, hey. Another giant diamond. What a night, guys. What a freaking night. Ah, always just one bullet short of greatness. Does Pie have dough? If so, Pie Dough would be a good name. But it's a buck, though. If it was a doe, that would be perfect. And I mean, yeah, technically pie has dough because you have to make the pie crust. So, yeah, that works, but man, it's not a doe. It's a buck, so I feel like I'd reserve that name for if we get a piebald doe in the future. Nah, we weren't talking about the doe in the other zone. We were talking about the new one that we got. We got a new level 1 piebald to spawn. What I like an Arkansas map? I don't know anything about Arkansas, so I have no clue. What was my first great one? It was a whitetail off of Rancho del Arroyo. Back during the time where Rancho was the king of the whitetail grinds. Thank you, Colton. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. All right, $2 here again, which is good. Venison pie. I mean, that gives me an idea. Can't shepherd's pie have, like, any type of meat in it, so you could technically put, like, venison in shepherd's pie, I feel? Right? Like, I feel like that's a thing. I feel that's a thing. I could be wrong, but can't you put, like, your meat of choice in shepherd's pie? We could just call him Shepherd or something. Or Shep. We could call him Shep. Fourth time is not the charm. We missed so many shots there. I mean, it's not really luck, Brody. It's just spending way too much time playing the game. I've spent, like, probably among all my Call of the Wild accounts, my main one here and then my challenge accounts, I've spent easily over 8,000 hours playing the game. 7,150 on this one. And then the rest, combined on my challenge accounts. So a lot of it's just playing this game way too much. A lot of it's just playing way too much. Oh, the new pet piebald is a level 1. It's a level 1 fence rack. It's tiny. It's puny. Level 2 there. I only see one here. You mean tines? Well, I mean, it's a fence rack. It's this. It's a fence rack. So 2 or 3 on each side, depending on whether you count eye guards or not. Some people do, some don't, so. Smoked? Oh, that'd be crazy, Elite Killer. I'd love to see them do that. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but that would be awesome. What's max score for Whitetail? So a lot of people believe max score to be 275.53, but there's been a couple people that have got a 276. So it's hard to say if that's the true max score or not. Few different possible scenarios. One, it could be that the 276s were hacked. Or it could be that they're just so rare that nobody ever gets them. Or it could be that the true max score has never been discovered. Hard to say, but 275.53 is pretty much the biggest you can ever expect to see. Aside from like the 2 or 3 people that have got the 276. Or allegedly got the 276s. What's up, Garrett? How's it going? Hope you're doing good. Wait, what? Another one? Okay, I can shoot him. What the heck, man? There was a 4th buck here. That's insane. Why so many bucks here? I never get more than 3 here. Usually it's only 2 even. But 4? What? What? That's crazy. So many deer. Nate, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Just killed a 272 pie whitetail. Dude, that is insanity. That is insanity. Thank you so much for the super chat, but that's crazy. I wish I had a super rare that scored that much. I've been trying to get like a big rack super rare whitetail, and I just can't manage to get it. Try doing a grind with only a bow or something crazy like that. Trying to think. How long would that even take? A grind with a bow? Let's see. I'd be spending probably 10 minutes getting 1 kill if I did a bow. So that'd be like 10 kills an hour. And, you know, that's probably a generous estimate. Jeez, yeah, that would take way... No, there's no way I'd do that. That would take way too freaking long. I'd probably spend a year trying to get one great one. I'd probably be spending like 5 hours hunting a day, and it would take me like a year to get it. I don't know if I'd be up for that. Mainly because I don't think I'd have fun with it. I think I'd end up just hating it. And as you guys know, if it's something I'm going to hate, I'm not going to do it. Because I want the content to be enjoyable to watch, and if I'm not having fun, it won't be enjoyable content. Well, you can put your tent next to zones, but the animals spook off, so that's not really good for bow hunting. So that wouldn't work, unfortunately. Couple updates ago it would have, but not now. I'm an idiot. There was nothing over here that I even shot. What am I doing? What am I doing, guys? There's nothing over there. It's the fact that this is a later stream. The fact that this is a later stream. That's what it is. I'm going crazy. Nah, to be honest, it's probably just because I was getting so irritated over the laggy stream problems I had earlier. It's throwing me off. What? How are you guys spooked? That makes no freaking sense. That makes no sense. Hold on, I gotta main menu again so that they're not spooked anymore. Unbelievable. So rude. Rober's in VC, streaming Angler, go crash this night. Huh. I might have to in a little bit. We'll see. We will see, Johnny. No clue, to be honest, Logan. I haven't grinded Fox in a long time, and I've never really done like a full-on pheasant grind, so we're gonna have to wait and see. There was somebody that suggested yesterday that for pheasant you could put the tent right on top of their zone because pheasants like take a little bit to spook off usually. And I got to thinking like that actually might be pretty effective. So we'll see. I'm going to try that method out as well as trying a few other things. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But you can guarantee that I will be grinding for the new Great Ones. It's going to be a matter of how. What way I'm going to go about it. Nice. 2 down. We're currently at 273 kills, by the way, guys. The update is happening December 3rd, Colby. What is moving a few minutes back do? It essentially, like, resets the positions of all the animals, right? So if you have animals that are not at a zone, you can reset the time until they show up in the zone. So, like, if I go up to this zone and I don't see all of the deer there, I can just reset the time until they show up. It can get expensive, but it's well worth it if you're trying to grind as quick as you can. Joshua, thank you for the 32 months, man. Bro, what's up currently on deployment? Holy dude. I wish you luck, sir. Hope everything's going good for you. And we're just shooting some whitetail. Just shooting some whitetail. Seeing if we can get a great one to pop. Trying to get that typical rack. Still going for that typical rack. Hoping that we can get it to work, man. Typical rack. Whitetail might be the rudest creature in the game. Ooh, that's pretty. Another purdy male. Okay, we hit it good. We didn't screw it up this time, guys. Yeah, tar are rude, but the typical rack whitetail is more rude. It's even more rude. $261.17. Smoked. You think a blacktail redo would make them a new big species? Like, do I think they'd become more popular if they got a redo? Oh, for sure. I definitely think so, because the blacktail deer currently are in need of a major overhaul to their antlers. That's for sure. I still don't understand why the blacktail look the way they do. because a lot of the racks do not look like black-tailed deer. Like, the size is right, but the shape isn't right. You know? They need to change the configurations of the racks to make them look a little more realistic. Did you grind whitetail on Rev or Layton? I recommend Layton, but if you want to have like a more open map to hunt on, Rev's probably the better option. Really comes down to what you value more. Like, one of the big reasons I love Layton is because they're only on the left half of the map, making it a lot easier to find all of them. But a lot of people don't like the fact that Layton has a lot of brush, so if you get unlucky with the positioning of your zones and they're all in the brush, then it might be easier to do Rev, so you can really try both and see which one feels better to you. I always recommend that anyway. I kind of recommend just getting on there and testing it out. I tried out my Rev. I didn't like the way it played, so I came on to Layton, and Layton was just incredible. And so I've never left Layton for whitetail since then. Layton has been my favorite whitetail map since that day. No, Brody, I can't, because if you get timed out, it means you broke the rules. And either continued to break them, or just disregarded people telling you to stop doing something. So no, I'm not going to tell them to stop timing you out if you're being timed out for breaking the rules. Because that's the only reason that you'd get timed out, is if you break the rules a lot. I don't know, Brody. Maybe it would be better to actually ask what happened. Because I don't know what happened. I don't do any of it myself. Or you could literally, like, read the rules and see. See if any of them stand out to you. I've already tried grinding whitetail on New England. I didn't really have fun with it. I didn't really like it that much. All right, let's bounce to the next zone, see what we got there. Nice, Frantic. What's my real name? It's Flynn Croster 33. Yeah. Same here, River. I am as well. Hi, Kimberly. How's it going? Started watching a little bit over a week ago. You're probably my favorite YouTuber. Let's go, Hudson. Hope you've been really enjoying the content. Hope you've been having a fun time watching. Got a few little buckaroos over there. Holy, got them all. That's a rarity for us. It's a rarity I can get 3 in one go. Nate, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it, dude. Hope you're doing good as always. Hey, Crow, what happened to the Great One Fallow Ground on Hirschfelden? I just got kind of bored with it. Started doing other projects and was having more fun with those. We might return to that one at some point, but probably not for a while because of this new map and stuff releasing. If I spawn a typical rack, what am I going to take it with? Probably the 6.5, because that's been like a staple for me. Is like whenever I have something special, I take it with the 6.5 because that was my favorite rifle for a very, very long time. How far is that? 241, jeez. Ah, we got him. That's a big buck, too. I mean, that could go 274 or higher. Provided the estimate permits that. I don't know what the estimate was. I didn't really take a look at it. Seems like a really good one, though. We're about to find out. Oh, that's a nice buck. 273.65. Ah, it's almost 274 plus, but not quite, man. That is a monster, though. That's a monstrous buckaroo. Look at that, guys. That's pretty sick. Not quite high enough scoring for me to tax it. Because as you guys know, I've got 1 million diamond whitetail already, and I'm trying to only tax the super special ones. So like 274 plus, or like super wonky diamonds, or obviously any rare that I get, or great one. But man, that was so close to being something I would put in my lodge. I just need it to be a little bit bigger. Or a little more twisted looking. H3LL5 Panda, thank you so much for becoming a legendary crow. Holy crap, legendary crow in the house. Thank you so much, dude. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channels, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. Holy, man. Holy, holy, holy. A freaking legendary crow in the building. They should add Sitka deer. I would love to see Sitka blacktail deer added. That has been one of my biggest asks for a long time for Yukon. I've been asking for that to be added to Yukon for so long. Give us the Sitka on Yukon. And Tall Sheep, please, both. That'd be incredible. Incredible. How do I expect the pheasant grinding to work? Not sure. Some people have said that you can place a tent directly on top of a pheasant zone, and it takes them a little bit to spook, so you're actually able to kill them before they spook off. Now, it's really going to come down to whether or not they respawn consistently in the same zones you killed them in. If they respawn consistently, that method of placing the tent directly on top of them definitely could work. But we're going to have to do more testing, like when we actually get a chance to play the DLC. Oh, nice, turkey. Ah. What do I do with my solo red deer zones? Oh, you can manage them down, or if you're on Tiabaroa, you can even just use them for your grind. Apocalypse, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know, Frenzy. That's our pet. DLC releases December 3rd. December 3rd will be the new update. The brand new update with a dog, a weapon pack, a new map, 2 new great ones, and so much more. It's going to be such a huge update. I'm so excited. It might end up being the biggest update we've ever had. Nice, Apocalypse. That's awesome, dude. Congrats on your first great one as well, then. Thank you so much. Well, anyway, guys, I'm probably going to pop off, as this is a later stream, and I'm not even supposed to be streaming on Wednesdays. Wednesday is usually my recording day. But I wanted to do a little stream just to, see if I could get the internet issue figured out, and we got it figured out. Turns out it wasn't even my internet in the first place, so glad we got that sorted, so we should be good to go for tomorrow's stream. Hope you guys had fun with this one, though. This was an awesome stream. We got a lot of diamond whitetail, like a freaking ton of them. So hopefully that'll bode well for future grinding streams. I'll see you guys later. Peace!